Taiwan's president has unveiled the island's first domestically made submarine. A second sub will be commissioned if testing on the prototype is successful. Taiwan has been under pressure from Beijing to avoid ordering submarines from other countries. Tensions have been rising between China and the self-governing island. Beijing claims Taiwan as part of its territory. Ridzwan Rahmat is a principal defence analyst with James. He joins us from Singapore now. Thank you very much for being on Al Jazeera. I guess, first of all, can you just give us an understanding or a bit of an appreciation just how big a feat this is from Taiwan?
Yeah, I think what is remarkable about the program that was revealed just now was the fact that it was able to proceed successfully in the first place and as silently as it did. So we know that Taiwan was acquiring submarines as far back as 2014. But between then and the unveiling ceremony that we saw just now by President Tsai Ing-wen, very little details of the submarine have actually been made public. So this is an important factor. Yeah, it suggests that Taiwan, they have not only been able to secure the supply chain, the physical supply chain required to build this vessel, but the Taiwanese have somehow managed to attain the level of operational secrecy that is needed for such a complex undertaking. So I think the fact that this submarine exists as silently as it did over the past few years, it says a lot about the Taiwanese military-industrial complex and how it has evolved over the last few years, given the threat from China.
Right. Why do they need it, though? The strait is not particularly deep, and the US has a significant presence in the area. So why does Taiwan need its own submarines?
Yes, it's very much needed. I think over the past few years, it has become very apparent to Taiwanese defense planners that a naval blockade from China is going to be a very real possibility in the future. So the thing with submarines is that they elicit a very strong response from adversaries because of the nature of the equipment itself and what it does to transform your operational doctrines. So as we know, submarines are generally hidden from view, they are silent, and they are very difficult to predict. So just knowing that there's going to be submarines operating in the water that you're about to sail in, it injects a certain level of uncertainty into China's calculations in the Taiwan Strait. And I think this is what Taiwanese defense planners are trying to achieve. If you were to look at over the last few years, the Chinese vessels, they have often operated almost with impunity in the Bashi Channel and in the Formosa Strait. So just knowing that there will be something lurking underneath you, that's going to be a bit more concerning for the Chinese. They're going to be rethinking their operations, and that's what I think the Taiwanese defense planners are trying to achieve with this.
I know it's been shrouded in secrecy, but do we know its capabilities? What sort of firepower does it actually possess, or is it just going to be mainly used as a deterrent?
Yeah, if you were to look at the launch ceremony or the unveiling ceremony just now, Taiwan has strategically placed banners and national emblems around the most strategic parts of the submarine, including the torpedo tubes. So the most important capabilities at this point of time still remain unknown. But what I can see from the launch ceremony, that this is a fairly large submarine, larger than what I had expected, actually. Okay. From the dimensions, it displaces about 2,000 tons, which will make it one of the largest boats to operate in the region. So that's what we know about the boat at this point of time.
Okay, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. That's Ridzwan Rahmat, Principal Defence Analyst with James. Thank you.